Students, am I audible? If I'm audible, please say yes, ma'am. Hello? Students, am I audible? If I'm audible, please say yeah, okay. I can see the replies from Ramakrishna and Shreya. Okay, so good evening. How are you? I hope you're doing well. I think you had a great festive season. Okay, so we are already late, so let's skip this chit chat and get started right away because, yeah, like I said, we are already late. See, I've been sent the wrong link and I was waiting in that studio for like the past 15 minutes. Okay, so Chalega will try to balance it, no worries. Okay, so did you people go through the questions which I given in the previous session? Yes or no? Okay, I'm presenting my screen. Okay. Are you people able to see my screen? If it is yes, say yes. I know if you know now, this is my screen. Web development, PPTX. Are you able to see it? Are you people able to see the HTML PPT? Now, okay? Okay, fine. Good evening, Sai. Good evening. So, when I ask, did you people do your homework? Nobody will speak, right? This happens with the students. I'll get to you people. I'll get to you. Okay. You're going to be get caught very soon. Don't worry about it. Okay. So, like I promised previously in the web development, these are the things we're going to see: HTML, CSS, Python, DBMS, and Node.js. So, and in HTML, I have given these. Sorry, during the introduction, I have given these questions for you to explore. Since we are not touching our Python and database today, okay, so I'm not going to ask for these answers, but you will be caught tomorrow. Okay, tomorrow morning, 10 to 11, we are having the next session. In that session, you're supposed to answer all these questions. Okay, so keep it in mind, whoever who haven't done the assignments, so please do it, complete it. Okay, because I'll ask any one of you to tell me any of the question because I know almost all your names. Okay, so let's get started with HTML without delay. So this is HTML is actually called your markup language for web pages. Okay, so this is the skeleton of the web pages. I already explained all these things in the previous introduction. So HTML describes the structure of a web page. Of course, it's a skeleton, so it will describe the structure. So this apostrophe, this exclamatory doc type HTML, this tag is used. So HTML is all about tags, right? So there will be opening tag and there must be a closing tag. So that is given in the fourth point. And the doc type HTML, it will declare the file type. Okay, so why this doc type HTML is used to declare the file type? Anyway, if you open the HTML tag, everything is HTML file only, no? Okay, but what is the significance of using doc type HTML? See, HTML files we basically created with any text editor. Okay, for example, if you see typing the programs will waste our time, so I have pre-typed one program. This is a trial. So if you see doc type HTML, this is simple notepad. Okay, in this notepad, if I'm declaring a HTML file, the computer or the compiler, everything should be knowing that this is an HTML file. Okay, so we'll obviously save this with the .html extension. Okay, so that is something else. But the computer should be knowing that this document is a HTML document, so that's why doc type HTML is declared. Okay, so if you ask me the basic structure of HTML. Okay, so this is your basic structure. There will be a opening and closing of HTML tags. Okay, we got head and we got body. Okay, so what and all we can include in head? Okay, first is your head tag or compulsory. Inside that title tag we will use. What is the purpose of title tag? So if you open a browser, let us see. So I'm opening this browser. Okay. So W3 schools try it editor. It says W3 schools try it editor. Correct. So whatever you want to display in this tab, that you declare in the title page. Okay, now here I'm creating a HTML file in which the title should be Launchpad. So if I open this here, I will get the Launchpad. Okay, got it? So that is the significance of title inside the head. Head is basically used to mention the meta information, which means the information about the file. So what is the metadata of somebody if you take? Not their marks, not their educational background, all these. So the metadata will be a person's name, okay, a person's address. So all these things are metadata. The things you need to know before uh, you need to know about the file. Okay, so that is called a metadata. So these metadata is included in head. Okay, what else we can include in head? You can include styles, okay, that will come under CSS. You can include other CSS files, this and that, so many modifications can make in the header file. Okay, so now this head is closing. I am using a title tag to mention the launch pad, so that will disappear this or this, that will displayed in the tab of this. Okay, so here one more tab, if you open, launchpad will be coming if I run this file. Okay, now let's get started with the body. Now head is done. So in the body tags, and again, if a tag is open, you must be closing that tag. That is compulsory. Okay, now let us see what are the two other tags I have used inside the body. First one is h1 and next one is the p. Okay, so H1, we obviously know that H represents the headings. H1 ranges from H1, H2, H3, H4, H5, and H6. Okay, being H1, with being H1 is the largest font size we can get, H6 is the minimum font size we can get. Okay, so P defines another paragraph, so it will be started in the next line, obviously. Okay, so let us see how this file is going to work. First, this file, you go to file, okay, put save as. Okay, now I have given the name as trial one already. Okay, and with that you have to put html. I'll save it as trial 3. Okay, html extension must be there because you're not editing it in HTML editor. We are doing it in a text editor. Okay, so .html and click save. Okay, now I'm going to my folder and I'm checking where is trial 3. You can see when you save it as an HTML file, it is automatically changed into a Chrome icon because this file is openable. This file is accessible using the application called Chrome. Okay, now when I open this trial 3, see the something that given in the H1 is came as bigger one. Okay, H1 is the H1 header. Okay, and this is given inside the P. So let's get started. And like I already mentioned, if you observe the tab, okay, the tab name is Launchpad. Okay, so this is I've given in the metadata header tag. Inside the title tag, Launchpad is given. So this is H1 and this is your P. Okay, so take a minute to look at the coding and your web page. Okay, so take a minute. If you want the coding, you can copy the coding as well. So I'll wait for a minute. If you have any doubts, please throw it in the comment box. Madam, any problem? No, I'm good. Okay. Okay, done. Anybody is writing? Or these are very basics, ma'am. We already know it. Is it? Okay. So, madam, video is not clear. I'm just displaying my screen, Baba. What happened? This is not clear. Coding is not clear. Oh, coding is not clear. Okay. Better? Is it better? Is it better, guys? Sai Kumar says no, ma'am. Why it is not clear? I'm not sharing any videos. I'm just displaying my screen. My internet is also good. I don't know why it is not clear. Are you able to make up the words? Are you able to make up the words at least? File full screen. Yeah, it's in full screen only. Oh, you're looking at this one. Okay, fine. Wait. So I'll do this. I guess now it is better. Okay. Now it's good. Now it's good. Huh. Now it's good, boys. Check now whether it is good or this screen. Are you able to see or not? The coding and the web page. Are you able to see or not? Yeah, ma'am. Okay, good then. So like I previously explained, this doc type declares the document type that it says that this is an HTML file. Obviously, the HTML open and close tag should be there because this is called the main tag of the HTML file. Inside the head, we got the title Launchpad, which is displayed in the tab. Okay, and inside the body, I'm creating one heading, which is size H1. We have more sizes like H1 to H6 already explained. And I'm creating a paragraph called let's get started, and all these things will come inside the body of the thing, body of your web page. So there it is, your H1, your P, okay, and your title is here, Launchpad, that is mentioned here. Okay, got it? Any doubts? So this is a very basic HTML file. Okay, so let's continue. Okay, so if you take all the elements, we got head, inside the head we got title, and inside that we got body. So reading the slides won't get you anything. So you have to get into practice. So yeah, always create a notepad with .html and execute it and try how it is going. Okay, fine. Keep in touch with the topics. So next is what are the elements we can use? Okay, what are the elements we can use? H1 to H6, large to small headings. P is your paragraph. A is a very important tag. Okay, A is used to include a link. For example, let us say I'm creating a web page, and in that web page I'm trying to link a YouTube video. Okay, so you can copy that YouTube link and paste here in a href where there are double quotes in that link space. Okay, and when you click that, you can also give a name called click here. Okay, you type click here, and that will turn into blue and underlined. Okay, now when you click that click here words, okay, this href will link it to that YouTube video and you will be redirected. Okay, so I'll explain it with an example. No worries, don't worry about it. Okay, so next one is your image. So if you would like to include any images inside your web page, you can use image tag. The source double quotes, this gap is filled with the path of your file. Okay, so if your html file and your image file both are in the same folder, you can use that. Okay, so alt is another attribute of image. Alt says if that image is not loaded. For example, sometimes your net connection will be very slow. Okay, at that time your images won't be loaded. At that time, instead of displaying that image, what text I should display? Okay, this is the question the browser will ask, and it will take the text from the alt. For example, girl picture is there. Okay, a beautiful kid picture is there. The kid is not displayed because your internet connection is very poor. Okay, at that time one kid, okay, kid.jpj will be displayed if you're mentioning kid here. Okay, so width and height, you already know the dimensions. Okay, so and width and height can be expressed in the terms of pixels. Okay, in the terms of em. Okay, so many measurements are there that we'll see. So br defines the line break. So when you want to put a paragraph and if you want to put a breaker inside in between, you can use the br tag. Okay, so it is as simple as that. Don't worry about it. So this is just the theory part. Everything you are going to see in practical, how to use these tags, how to execute it, how to open them in browser, and how it works. Everything you're going to see. Okay, yes. So clear so far? Are we doing good? If you give me a thumbs up or give me yes ma'am, so I'll go. Good. Prasanna, good to go. Okay, fine. Yes, so then let's get into actual action now. Okay, so don't get scared. It's not like, okay. Yes, I got this link demo for you. So nothing I have changed. Okay, just look here. There is one line extra. So everything like title, launchpad is same ditto from the previous trial program. Only one thing that is extra is click the link to get started. Okay, and in this a ref. Okay, this I told you the link tag. Okay, so this YouTube video, okay, you just open any YouTube video. For example, I'm opening a YouTube video. Okay, so YouTube video, I'm just opening a video. Let us say 30 minutes of world's cutest puppies video. Now, you simply copy this link. Okay, so then what you will do, you just paste it here in this gap. Okay, and you place it, you name it, I am the link. So this won't be displayed in your web page, but I am the link will be displayed. When you click I am the link, it will be redirected to this YouTube channel, this YouTube link. Got it? So href, inside the href, you're going to give the link, and instead of showing that link, okay, what should be displayed in your web page? That is your I am the link. Okay, so let's say this. Okay, and let's try it out. Okay, I have already saved this. Yes, it is link demo. Okay, if I open this, see, welcome students, let's get started. Click the link to get started. Okay, now this link, the YouTube address is not there, but it is hiding inside this. Okay, now when I press this, I am the link, it is redirected to a tutorial for the beginners. Okay, got it. So this is how you can incorporate links which are like https and http format, okay, into your web pages. Okay, so this is how redirecting basically happens, right? Okay, so any doubts? So what is the one thing here you have to notice? A tag href tag is equal to, in the double quotes you put the link and name the link as I am the link. Okay, so if you see the, yes, it is already redirected. Okay, when I go back, see, if you see the page, I am the link is displayed and the YouTube link is inside this link. Okay, so when you press it, okay, it will be loaded into other, instead of Launchpad. Okay, it is showing the name of that YouTube page. Okay, so that the tab has been changed. Okay, so this is how you do, how you link other web pages inside your web page. Okay, so take a minute to look at this line. Okay, copy the format ahref, this is your link address, and how that link should be displayed in your web page. Okay, so take a minute to copy this, then we'll move forward. Boys, are we good to go? Boys and girls? Again, screen is not clear. The program is clear, dear. Are you able to see? I made it extra large for you people. Clear? Okay, thank you. Okay, good. If your screen is not clear, try getting out. I mean, hanging up and then getting inside. Okay, log in, log out, and log in again, because like sometimes your network will be having some issues. Yes, network issues. Okay, you're getting the network issues. Okay, so this is your launchpad and two links. I'll just close this because it might reduce the efficiency of this. Okay, now done. So in this specific slide, I want you to show what is the ahref, and next thing we are going to talk about is your image. So image, we are going to see two major concepts. One is how to include an image first, and second one is image mapping. Okay, so I'll explain what are these things. Okay, so how to include an image, you have the syntax here: image source, src. Src stands for source. Source is where your file is saved. Okay, and alt is like when that image is not showing, so what should be shown. Okay, and width and height and so on. Okay, so these are few formatting elements. Okay, I will just edit out one of the file and show you how they actually work. Okay, so let us take trial 3 itself, the same file. Okay, and let us put bold somewhere. Okay, so welcome students is there, no? So inside this, I'm putting. Let's get started. We'll make it bold. Okay, so I'm using a B tag there. Okay, so started. Okay, so another B tag. So started, I need started in bold, so that's why I'm using this. Okay, now inside the paragraph, let's get will be normal and started will be in bold. Okay, I'm just going to save this. Okay, So it's going to refresh this. So started is bolded. Okay, it's in bold now. Okay, because I have incorporated the bold tag inside the paragraph tag. So let's get should be normal and started is inside the bold tag. So started has bolded. Okay, got it. So you can try the other one also. We got italics. All these are basic text formatting. Okay, now let us refresh this and started is in italics. Okay, can you see? So, so this is I and B tags and subscript and superscript. You know, subscript is something that will come below the letter, and superscript is the powers. Okay, so you can also try these tags if you want later. Okay, so explore all the tags, formatting tags. Okay, so image have all these attributes. PH, a paragraph and a height and heading have style properties. Okay, and the style syntax go like this is the property, and with that a value will be there. Okay, for example, let us create a style for h1. Okay, h1 is there, right? So inside h1 tag I'll put a background color. Okay, so background color, so I'll put it as blue. Okay, now I'll close it with a semicolon. Okay. And make sure you're putting everything in the quotes. Okay. So without quotes, it is not a style one. Okay. So and before that, you should be using the keyword style. Okay. Now when this is done, you have to close the h1 tag. So you have opened the tag here, right? Okay, nearby here, and you're going to close it. Okay, you have styled this h1. Now welcome students is given and started is in italics. I'm just going to save this and refresh it. It's not showing. Just a minute. I think the internet is not working. So yeah, basically this is how you do it. You put H1 style, put the color blue. Okay. So and welcome students, and this will be like welcome students will be changed into the other color. Okay. So so this is your basic syntax. I think I missed the equal to. Sorry, I missed the equal to there. Okay, so style is equal to color blue. I'm styling this heading one using a style tag, style attribute. Okay, and how style works is equal to, and between the quotes you should be mentioning the property. Okay, and you should be mentioning the property value. So this is your property and this is your property value. And style thing, this the style attribute have so many properties like text transform, text align. Okay, so many properties are there that we are going to see in our further class. Okay, yes. So any doubts so far? So how these are the P and H styling properties and how to style it is here. Can have a look. Okay, so this is your property and this is your properties value. Okay, inside of everything you can do that. I have styled italics here, so that is also possible. Okay, so take a minute to copy H1, how the style works. Okay, and also take a minute to copy that I, italics, I for italics and B for bold. Okay, so take a minute, I'll wait up. Okay, so fine. So this is very like these are like the attributes of tag, image, and ph and a, and yes, you can just explore them more. So I've just explained how you are supposed to use the syntax of it. Okay, and you can explore it. So let us see what is image mapping actually is. Okay, if you see this in the image mapping, we have like I've written like so much of coding, okay, which it is not understandable. I'll explain it, no worries. So image mapping is enabling a clickable area and redirecting it to the other pages. Okay, when you see few when you open few websites, okay, so there will be some advertisement in the side. You would have observed that, okay. When you press that advertisement, it will redirect you to the another page, am I correct? So that is called image mapping. Okay, sometimes a image will be there. Okay, in that image, if you click on a specific part of that image, okay, so you will be redirected to the another page, am I correct? So that is called image mapping. And how to get started with image mapping? Okay, before going to image mapping, first you should know how to include an image, correct? So let us see. So I have like created this file, doc type, html, everything is same, picture demo, everything is same. Okay, so in the h1 I have given, you see, this is another property of style, and this is property value. Text, I am aligning it to center, and font size I'm making it 400%, and the text is actually my puppy. So my puppy will be displayed in the center of the web page with the 400% font size. Okay, so this style tag already we have learned. Okay, now how to include an image? So image source, I have like this. I'll show that file also. Okay, so I have this pub here. Okay, this is the file that I'm going to incorporate inside my website. Okay, I'll open that. You can look at it. So that is the pub. Okay, this is going to come inside the website. Okay, so then if you click this and copy this, okay, there will be a thing called copy as path. Okay, copy as path. When you copy that path and paste it here, okay, and paste it here, okay, so that becomes the source. So inside D, inside Jwalita, inside web development, inside HTML, there is a file called pub.jpg, which is an image. Okay, that I am going to put inside my website. Okay, now style is equal to, I want this purpose and this picture is in different dimensions. Okay, I am just making it wider and more height up. Okay, more height I'm adding. So this px is the another measurement of dimensions. Px means pixels, you obviously know that. Okay, so body and html. Okay, so take a look. So in the source you have to put the address, so the sorry, the local path of your file. And in the style, you can make it more wider, or you can increase the height and all. Okay, now let's see how this is gonna work. Okay, I'm saving everything. Okay, and here the pic is already here. I have saved it with the name pic, so it is here. So I'm opening it. See, my puppy is there. The dimensions were different when I displayed the picture to you. Okay, I opened it in an picture viewer, right? But here it is like 1600 pixels wide and 520 pixels uh, in the height. Okay, because I want pop to cover the whole thing. Okay, so and the heading is in 400% bigger, and it is aligned to the center. If you see the previous things, it is aligned in this corner, that is default. If you want to align your text to the center, use the property h1 style text align. Okay, so please make a note of this program. Okay, these programs, if you want, okay, will be shared with you, no problem, no worries. Okay, so take a minute to look at it. So text align center, font size is 400%. This is how I want the text called my puppy to be displayed. And I'm including a file, a image file called pup.jpg, which is in this path of my laptop. Okay. And I'm styling it. I want it wider and height to be in 520 pixels. And this is the end result. Okay, now the image mapping part is when I click at the face of the pup. Okay, I want it to redirect to another file. Okay, another page, another YouTube page, or another something, some reading page or something else. Okay, so this how we can achieve. Okay, that is called your image mapping. See, the question is so simple. I am going to click anywhere in the puppy's face, okay, and it should be redirecting me to the another YouTube video, okay, where there are so many puppies. Got it? Okay, so that is the drill. Now let us see how we can achieve that. Okay, that concept is called image mapping. So once you know how to incorporate an image, okay, you're going to develop the same program and adding few more lines to the coding. That's it, and you're done. Okay, first of all, this is, yeah, image mapping is fine. So I'll explain this and all. Okay, we'll do it later. Okay, so first of all, if you see here, there is something called coordinates. Okay, if you see coords, coordinates is there. So what is that? I'll explain it. Okay, so when you're incorporating image itself, when you're incorporating itself, you use a map. Okay, use map is equal to hash work map. So why this hash work map is created? This tag is extra. If you observe, this attribute is extra. What is the purpose of this attribute? It will create a mapping feature to the image. Okay, it will only create. Okay, and what happens after that is controlled by your JavaScript, which is mentioned inside the script tags. Okay, I'll explain that. Okay, so this use map is used to create a mapping feature to your website. That's it. Okay, so then the same drill, 400, 379 pixels and all, I'm just putting the image. Okay, now the second line. Okay, from this second line, what and all map name you are using here, you should be using the same map name here. Okay, if there are so many images in your coding, let us say, you can use that mapping. For example, hashtag work map 2 is created somewhere in your thing. Okay, and you're going to represent the function of, you're going to control the function of that image. Let us say work map 2, you can mention work map 2 here. Okay, now I have only one image and I have created only one work map future, mapping feature for that. So I'm just using that name here. Okay, so map is the tag, and inside map we are going to use area. So on click everything. Okay, so map name, so which map file I should be using. Okay, so the reference is work map. So in the, if the work map is given in this image tag, what work map should do, that I'm going to define here. Okay, so the map name is work map. Done. Now area, shape, circle, coordinates, something is given, and h reference is equal to coffee.html is given. Okay, now I'll explain what is this. So area shape is equal to circle means, okay, for example, let us take our coding. Okay, I'll tell you what is image mapping. So let us take our coding. So this is and all the same thing. So style I've centered, align, image map and tutorial, this and that, everything is same. Okay, so image source I have taken pup and I'm using map called mapping. Okay, so I'm creating a feature called mapping. So map name is equal to mapping, and inside that mapping what should happen. Now I'll explain what is shape is equal to rect and what is coordinates. Okay, for that I'll walk you through one website. Okay, so coordinates and function, I will tell you what it is. So if you take this website, just a minute. Okay, so I'll close the picture demo people and launchpad as well. That is done. Okay. So if you open this page, okay, are you able to see the imagemap.net? Are you people able to see the image map? అరే ఏమయ్యారా అందరూ, what happened? Okay. So listen, select image from my PC is given. So now I'm going to select an image. Okay, I'm going to select my pup anyway. Okay, obviously. So there is my pup file I have selected. Okay. Now in this pup file, I already told you when I click on their faces, okay, I want it to be redirecting to a link. Okay, so I'll press here, one point I'll create and another point I'll create, and I drag this. Okay, now this is the rectangle. That is why the word rect is used, because I am going to select a rectangular area. Okay, now Based on this rectangular area, I need four coordinates. Okay, first point is here, second point is here, third point is here, and fourth point is here. Am I correct? So how to place those 4 points? You don't have to like check whether how many pixels are here, how many what's the coordinate of here and all. You just go to imagemap.net, okay, and you click show me the code. So in this, the codes are given 411, 287, 1403, 1010, and shape is rectangle. It's already given. Okay. You just note these coordinates. Okay. I have done it with different area. I have done it with different area. So you just note these coordinates and fill it up. Okay. Which means anywhere in this coordinates, if you click, it will be redirected to this page called youtube.com. Watch this whole page. Okay. This is some page link. Okay, so I'm going to use a shape called rectangle to mark my area inside that image, where if I click within these coordinates, I will be redirected to this YouTube channel. Okay, and what did I tell you in the between? I used a word when I click on that space. Okay, so that is called your on click event. Okay, and when I click, okay, when I make this event called click, I am supposed to execute this function. Okay, and execute function is not a built-in function, that also we are going to create it in the part of the script. Okay, so I'll walk you through the image from this to this. Okay, once again, so source, you create your you put your path of the image. You're going to create a mapping feature for your image. Okay, and using that mapping feature, you can add it anywhere or anywhere in your HTML file. So I'm using this mapping feature, and how the mapping feature is defined is in that image, in this specific image. Okay, I'm taking the shape called rectangular. Okay, so this is my rectangle. Okay, this is rectangle, and the coordinates are 1 2 3 4 4 points. You obviously know rectangle have 4 points. Okay, within this area, if I am clicking, so on clicking, execute something is given, so that we'll see in the bottom. So when I click it, it should be redirected to this reference link. Okay, so that is the drill. Okay, now let us see what I have written in the script. Okay, so this is obviously your JavaScript, you obviously know it. Okay, so function execute, yeah, I'm creating a function called execute and linking it here. So when I click this, execute this function, that is the meaning of this. And execute what? Okay, that we are going to mention in the script. So alert, I have to give me an alert called redirecting. Okay, when if that redirecting alert is showing, and if you click OK, then only your page will be redirected to the other one. Okay, now let us see how this works. Okay, so the file is image mapping, right? So where is image mapping? So image map is there. Okay, now it's the same file. Okay, image mapping tutorial, the heading is different, and I have used the, where is the file? Okay, and I have used some background color as powder blue is another color value. So I have styled the body with that. Okay, the whole body is like that, so if you can see in the corners, you can see. Okay, the whole web page is like that. Okay, and I have used, obviously my pup is there. Okay, now I have marked this area and used those coordinates. Okay, I'm pressing here, it will ask me redirecting. Okay, this where I have mentioned. Okay, I have mentioned it in the script. Give me an alert called redirecting when somebody presses at the face of the pup. Okay, when somebody clicks within these coordinates, please give the alert called redirecting. Okay, now it says redirecting, I am going to say it's okay. Now this will be redirect a page called 30 minutes of world's cutest puppies. Okay, so you can put a relevant link there. So this link, this YouTube link, is actually this YouTube link. You can see, right? USM4. Okay, so when I clicked on that image, okay, I'll just go back 1 second. When I clicked on the image, it is giving me an alert which is controlled by the script, and when I press OK here, it will be 30 minutes, 30 minutes of world's cutest puppies. Okay, so done. Now you understand. So this is called image mapping, and image mapping is used to link other websites when you click an image. That's all. Clickable images. Okay, so take a minute to look at the coding. So there will be a mapping. These three lines are very important. And on click, when you're clicking it, what function should be executed, it is given in the part of script. And for mentioning your JavaScript, it should be inside the script tag. Okay. So any doubts? Any doubts? May I know how many people are inside the session? Where I can see that? Someone from Launchpad is there, no? So can you just tell me how many people are inside the chat? I mean, inside who is viewing the thing? At least people who I am in. Okay, Prasanna, you're in. Okay. So did you understand that image mapping thing? I'll send the coding. You can refer it. No worries about it. But did you understand what is href? What is src? What is mapping? Did you understand or not? Not only you, whoever inside the chat, whoever is listening to the class. If I get a response, I'll feel motivated and can, like, I'll take 10 more minutes of class because I don't know, the link was messed up and I was late. So I'll take 10 more minutes. One more concept I'll finish in HTML. So are we good to go? Sai, are we good to go, Sai? Yes, ma'am. Okay. That's it. That is what I read it. Okay. Yes. Now I have told you what is an image mapping, and for image mapping, ఈ కోఆర్డినేట్స్కి ఏం చేయాలి అని చెప్పి యూ డోంట్ హ్యావ్ టు వరీ. ఓకే, దానికి నేను ఒక ట్రిక్ చెప్పాను. ఇమేజ్ డాట్ మ్యాప్ నెట్ ఉంటుంది. ఈ పీపీటీ అంతా మీకు చేతికి వచ్చేస్తుంది. డోంట్ వరీ అబౌట్ ఇట్. ఐ హావ్ ప్రిపేర్డ్ దిస్ ఎక్స్క్లూజివ్లీ ఫర్ యూ. సో ఐల్ బి సెండింగ్ ఇట్ టు యూ. డోంట్ వరీ అబౌట్ ఇట్. ఓకే, సో ఈ లింక్ ఇచ్చాను కదా. సో ఆ లింక్ వెళ్ళిపోతే సో యూ విల్ బి గెటింగ్ this. Okay, you can put your image. Okay, put your coordinates. ఈ కోఆర్డినేట్స్ నుంచి ఇక్కడ ఏం కోఆర్డినేట్స్ వస్తున్నాయో అవి అలాగే తీసుకెళ్ళి మీ ప్రోగ్రామ్లో పెట్టేయండి, ఇక్కడ పెట్టేయండి. సో ఆ కోఆర్డినేట్స్ మధ్యలో ఎవరు క్లిక్ చేసినా ఈ యూట్యూబ్ ఛానల్కి వెళ్ళిపోతుంది. ఓకే, సో ఆల్రెడీ డెమో కూడా చూపించాను కదా. హెచ్టిఎంఎల్ ఫైల్ ఇమేజ్ మ్యాప్ అనేది లాంచ్ చేసినప్పుడు నేను ఏ కోఆర్డినేట్ సెలెక్ట్ చేసుకున్నాను అంటే ఇక్కడ నుంచి ఇక్కడ దాకా ఫుల్ ఇమేజ్ మ్యాపింగ్లో పెట్టి కోఆర్డినేట్ సెలెక్ట్ చేసుకున్నాను. సో అక్కడ ప్రెస్ చేసినప్పుడు రీడైరెక్టింగ్ వార్నింగ్ ఇవ్వాలని చెప్పాను. సో రీడైరెక్టింగ్ వార్నింగ్ ఇవ్వాలి నాకు. ఓకే, అలర్ట్ ఇవ్వాలి. సో అలర్ట్ ఇచ్చింది. దట్ ఈస్ ఎగ్జిక్యూటెడ్ ఇన్సైడ్ ద స్క్రిప్ట్. ఓకే, దాని తర్వాత ఓకే నొక్కితేనే అది పెట్ యానిమల్స్ వీడియోకి 30 minutes ఆఫ్ ద వరల్డ్స్ క్యూటెస్ట్ పప్పీస్ వీడియోకి వెళ్తుంది. ఓకే, సో ఇది ఎక్కడ మీరు ఇన్కార్పొరేట్ చేశారు మ్యామ్? యూట్యూబ్ లింక్ అంటే అది ఇక్కడ ఉంది. ఓకే, సో హెచ్రెఫ్ లో ఉంది. హెచ్రెఫ్ అంటేనే రిమెంబర్ ఇట్ ఆల్వేస్ టాక్స్ అబౌట్ ద లింక్స్. ఓకే, ముందు కూడా ఒక లింక్ డెమో చూపించాను. ఐ హోప్ యూ రిమెంబర్. ఏ పక్కనే హెచ్రెఫ్ పెట్టాం కదా. సో హెచ్రెఫ్ అన్నది హెచ్టిటిపిఎస్ హైపర్ లింక్ రెఫరెన్స్ అంటాం. సో అదే మీ ఏమైనా వెబ్‌సైట్స్ ఉంటే దాని రెఫరెన్స్ అంతా హెచ్‌రెఫ్‌లో పెట్టుకోవచ్చు. సో, ఏరియా అనే ఒక ట్యాగ్‌లో షేప్ అట్రిబ్యూట్ ఉంటుంది, కోఆర్డినేట్స్ అట్రిబ్యూట్ ఉంటుంది, హెచ్‌రెఫ్ అట్రిబ్యూట్ ఉంటుంది. దాని తర్వాత ఆన్ క్లిక్ చేసినప్పుడు ఏం ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ చేయాలి, విచ్ ఫంక్షన్ ఐ షుడ్ ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ అది కూడా మనం పెట్టుకోవచ్చు. ఓకే, ఆ ఎగ్జిక్యూట్‌లో మీకు కావాల్సిన కోడింగ్ రాసుకోవచ్చు. ఇప్పుడు అలర్ట్‌లో రీడైరెక్టింగ్ వద్దు, నాకు ఇంకేమన్నా కావాలంటే లెట్స్ గో. లెట్స్ గో అని చెప్పి నేను ఇప్పుడు సేవ్ చేసుకుంటున్నాను. సేమ్ వీడియో, సేమ్ ఫైల్ లాంచ్ చేద్దాం మళ్ళీ ఒకసారి. ఓకే, సో ఇమేజ్ మ్యాప్ లాంచ్ చేసినప్పుడు నేను పప్పీస్ మీద క్లిక్ చేసినప్పుడు ఇప్పుడు లెట్స్ గో వస్తుంది. ఎందుకంటే అలర్ట్ నేను చేంజ్ చేశాను కాబట్టి. ఓకే, సో అలర్ట్‌లో మీరేం పెట్టుకుంటే దట్ విల్ బి డిస్ప్లేడ్ బిఫోర్ రీడైరెక్టింగ్ ఇంటు ది అదర్ పేజ్. ఓకే, దట్స్ ఇట్. సో దిస్ ఈస్ యువర్ ఇమేజ్ మ్యాపింగ్. I think we are good to go. I'll just close this. So image mapping know this website, you can do image mapping more easily. So coordinates kosam you don't have to struggle, you just going to go there, okay, and select it. Okay, so declared using function keyword executable code in JavaScript and event on click. I have explained almost everything. Okay, so let's talk a little about tables and we'll wind up. Okay, so tables, we have header tag, we have row creating tag and table data. Inside that say specific cell what should be displayed, everything is given. Okay, and table has all these properties. Okay, for example, border, border style, border radius, blah blah blah, and so many things. Okay, yes. Now, yes. In this image map is there, no? So instead of using your YouTube link, you can put your own file also. Okay. For example, ఓకే. ఐ థింక్ ఐల్ సెండ్ దట్ టు యూ. ఓకే. సో, ఇక్కడ ఈ హెచ్‌రఫ్ ఉంది కదా! ఇక్కడేమో నాకు ఏ యూట్యూబ్ వద్దు. నేను క్రియేట్ చేసిన ఏదో ఒక ఫైల్ కావాలి. ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ రిజల్ట్ ఉందనుకోండి. ఓకే. యూ టేక్ ద రిజల్ట్. ఓకే. కాపీ ద పాత్. ఓకే. సో, బట్ వెన్ యూర్ పేస్టింగ్ ఇట్, బీ కేర్‌ఫుల్. యూ షుడ్ంట్ బి పేస్టింగ్ ఇట్ లైక్ యూ డిడ్ ఇన్ ద ప్రీవియస్ థింగ్స్. ఓకే. బికాస్ యూఆర్ నాట్ కాలింగ్ అ ఫైల్ హియర్. దిస్ ఇస్ డిఫరెంట్. ఓకే. సో, ఇలా ఉండకుండా what you should be doing is you should put file first thing, colon of course, triple slash. Okay, then d is to all these slash you change to backward slash. Okay, so in that, in this specific folder, Jwalita WD HTML specific folder, I got a file called result. Okay, result is my own web page. Okay, let us see how it is. Booyah అని ఉంది. Okay, so ఇప్పుడు ఈ బూయా అన్నది ఎప్పుడు డిస్ప్లే అవ్వాలంటే నేను ఆ ఇమేజ్లో క్లిక్ చేసినప్పుడు డిస్ప్లే అవ్వాలి. నేను సేవ్ చేసుకుంటున్నాను దీన్ని. సేవ్ చేసుకుని మళ్ళీ లాంచ్ చేసి చూద్దాం. ఓకే. సో, అదేమో బయట ఉన్న ఒక వెబ్‌సైట్ ఇన్కార్పొరేట్ చేసాం. మీరు క్రియేట్ చేసిన ఒక వెబ్‌సైట్‌ని ఎలా ఇన్కార్పొరేట్ చేయాలో నేను చెప్తున్నానిప్పుడు. ఓకే. వెయిట్. సో, ఇట్ ఈస్ హియర్ నో. సో, నౌ ఐ యామ్ ఓపెనింగ్ ఇమేజ్ మ్యాప్. Okay, I'm clicking it. It says let's go, but it says Booyah right now. Okay, Mundemo, it went to an YouTube channel because in the href there was a YouTube link. Okay, so this is how you incorporate a file, not an YouTube channel. Okay, not an another website. So this is how you put a file. Okay, so this file is also created by me. If you want to look at the coding of the result, you can see. So result lo em పెట్టానంటే only Booyah తప్ప ఇంకేం పెట్టలేదు నేను. Okay, I'll show it. See result. ఇది కూడా మనమే క్రియేట్ చేసాం. సో టైటిల్ ఇస్ రిజల్ట్. ఓకే, బూయా మాత్రం క్రియేట్ చేసాం. సో ఈ ఫైల్ని నేను ఇమేజ్ మ్యాపింగ్లో వాడుకున్నాను. ఓకే, సో ఎలా వాడుకున్నానంటే దిస్ ఇస్ యువర్ ఫైల్ పాత్. ఎఫ్టీపీస్కి ఫైల్ పాత్స్ రాస్తాం కదా, అలా ఉండాలి, ఆ ప్యాటర్న్లో ఉంటుంది. సో దీస్ ఆర్ నాట్ దీస్ స్లాషెస్, దీస్ ఆర్ లైక్ these are not for backward slashes, these are forward slashes. So please make note of it. So this is how you include your html file inside an image. Okay, so that's it. So let's talk about table. Okay, so I'll explain what is all this. Okay, so obviously you're going to put your header and all. ఈ పాటికి ఇదంతా you should be by hearting everything. Okay, welcome students, and this is your timetable. Okay, so I'm just typing our timetable actually. So these th is the headers, which means we will be naming these rows, right? Rows ki top low headings రావాలి కదా, so అవన్నీ you put it in th. Okay, when th is done. ఓకే, సో టీఆర్టీహెచ్ ముందు ఎందుకు ఉందంటే టీఆర్ అన్నది ఒక రోని క్రియేట్ చేస్తుంది అనమాట. ఓకే, ఒక రోని క్రియేట్ చేసిన తర్వాత దాంట్లో ఉండే డేటా నార్మల్ డేటానా హెడర్ డేటానా అని మనం డిఫైన్ చేసుకోవచ్చు. నాకు ఇప్పుడు హెడర్ డేటా కావాలి, ఇవన్నీ హెడ్డింగ్స్ కాబట్టి టీహెచ్ యూస్ చేస్తున్నాను నేను. ఓకే, దాని తర్వాత ఆ రో అయిపోయింది, ఆ రోని క్లోజ్ చేసేసుకుంటున్నాను. ఓకే, ఇప్పుడు ఏం చేస్తున్నానంటే టీడీ, ఇప్పుడేమో ఇదేమో టేబుల్ డేటా. సో ఇంకొక రో క్రియేట్ చేసి ఈ లెంత్ 4 ఉంటే ఇవి కూడా 4 ఉండాలి. ఓకే, అదర్వైజ్ ద లాస్ట్ ట్యాబ్ విల్ బి ఎంప్టీ. ఆబ్వియస్లీ యూ నో దట్. ఓకే, సో ఆ సెల్స్ లో ఇవన్నీ ఫిల్ చేస్తున్నా. 27th ఏమో HTML CSS. ఓకే, ఆఫ్టర్నూన్ ఏమో నో క్లాస్, ఎందుకంటే డేట్ అన్నది ఇక్కడ వస్తుంది, ఫోర్నూన్ అన్నది హెచ్టిఎంఎల్ సిఎస్ఎస్, ఆఫ్టర్నూన్ అన్నది నో క్లాస్, టైమింగ్స్ ఏమో 7 to 8 p.m. ఓకే. సో, ఆ రో కూడా అయిన తర్వాత ఇదేమో నెక్స్ట్ రో అనమాట. సో, ఇదేమో లాస్ట్ రో. ఓకే. దాని తర్వాత బాడీ అండ్ ఐమ్ క్లోజింగ్ హెచ్టీఎంఎల్. సో, ఫార్మాట్ ఏంటంటే టేబుల్ ఓపెన్ చేసుకోవాలి, రోస్ క్రియేట్ చేసుకోండి. హెడర్ డేటా అంటే టీహెచ్ యూజ్ చేసుకోండి, లేకపోతే టీడీ యూజ్ చేసుకోండి. ఓకే. సో, నౌ లెట్ us చెక్ హౌ దిస్ విల్ బి ఎగ్జిక్యూటెడ్. ఓకే. టైప్ చేస్తా ఉంటుంటే టైం అయిపోతుందని చెప్పి ఐ టైప్డ్ ఇట్ అండ్ కెప్ట్ ఇట్ ఫర్ యూ. సేవ్డ్ ఇట్, సేవ్ ఎవ్రీథింగ్ ఫర్ యూ. సో, నౌ లుక్ ఎట్ ఇట్. Now date all the three, forenoon all the three, afternoon all the three, and timings. Since I mentioned these as TH, okay, so that's why those things are in bold. Welcome students, this is your timetable. Date, forenoon, afternoon, timings and our headers కాబట్టి అవి బోల్డ్లో ఉన్నాయి. ఓకే. టీహెచ్ యూస్ చేశాను కాబట్టి మిగతా ఏమో టీఆర్లో ఎందుకు ఉన్నాయంటే దే ఆర్ సింప్లీ రోస్ అండ్ దిస్ ఇస్ సింప్లీ టేబుల్ డేటా టీడీలో ఉన్నాయి కదా ఇవన్నీ. సో ఇట్స్ సింపుల్ డేటా, సో that's why they are in normal font. Okay, so this is how you create a table. Okay, now I'm just going to add a border. Spare me guys another 5 minutes I'll take, because like we have started late, so that's why I'm doing this. So inside the table tag, okay, so I'm going to define, I want th and my table data with border. Okay, so how to incorporate that? So look what I'm doing. So I'm putting this border here, border tag. I'm just styling it now. So border use చేసుకోండి, and 1 px is the thickness of the border. Okay, and I want it solid. Okay, and I want it in the black color. Okay, so once you finish your styling, please use a semicolon to finish that line. Okay, and you close that thing. Okay, so ఇది అయిపోయిన తర్వాత okay, so once this is defined, you can go ahead with your table. Okay, now I'll open a table tag. Okay, then I'll go ahead with my table. Okay, so once this is defined, this is done. Okay, and this information, this styling information should be inside the tag called style, that which is inside the head. Okay, head lobula, you create one tag called style. Okay, and inside that you just paste this. Okay, సో నేను నా టేబుల్ లోపల ఒకటి ఉంది, దాన్ని ఎలా స్టైల్ చేస్తున్నానంటే ఇలా స్టైల్ చేస్తున్నాను. ఓకే, సో దట్స్ ఇట్. నౌ put style. Okay, now save this. So there is a thing called table inside this file, and I want the thtd with a border of 1 pixel, which is a solid black, and these styling things you have to mention in the metadata of head and inside the tag called style. Okay, now let's save this and try to run this. I'm just going to reload this. See, we got borders now. Okay, so this is how you create a border, and we have so many other things called border style, border radius, padding, column span, rope span, and few other things. Okay, that you can yes, see in this, in border style also we can go get dotted lines, dashed lines, solid, double lines, grooved lines. Okay, so all these are different types of border styles, so you can use them as well. Okay, so remember that inside the style only you're going to put all your stylings. So in that I'm mentioning my table and adding the border. That's why the table have turned out like this. Okay, so call span and row span are basically merging properties. రెండు rows కలిపి రావాలి, రెండు కాలమ్స్ కలిసిపోవాలి అంటే మర్జ్ యూస్ చేస్తాం కదా మనం టేబుల్స్లో. దానికి అనదర్ వే ఆఫ్ డూయింగ్ ఇట్ ఇస్ ఇన్ యువర్ వెబ్ పేజెస్ ఇస్ కాల్ స్పాన్ అండ్ రో స్పాన్. ఓకే, సో just give me a minute. So same thing, ditto. You can put here background color also. See, in this part, ఈ పార్ట్ లో ఏదైతే ఉందో బార్డర్ ఉంది కదా. సో బార్డర్ కింద ఇప్పుడు నేను బ్యాక్గ్రౌండ్ కలర్ ఏమైనా యాడ్ చేద్దాం. ఓకే, ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఐ విల్ పుట్ background color. Okay, I'll put colon and add blue, and I'll put a semicolon because that is how you end the styling. Okay, ఇప్పుడు సేవ్ అయిపోయింది కదా. Let's go and try reloading this page. So background color is changed to blue. So this is how you do it. So similarly చాలా ప్రాపర్టీస్ ఉన్నాయి. ఈ ప్రాపర్టీస్ అన్ని ఎక్స్ప్లోర్ చేయండి. బార్డర్ రేడియస్ అంటే ఏంటి, ప్యాడింగ్ అంటే ఏంటి, కోల్ స్పాన్ రో స్పాన్ ఐ ఆల్రెడీ టోల్డ్ యూ, that is like merging. Okay, so I'm winding up my session. CSS, we have like so many things to see again. Okay, so we got CSS also. I'll give a glimpse of CSS. Okay, and Python and CSS will be done tomorrow, and the very last day we'll see DBMS and Node.js. Okay, got it. Okay, so have a nice day. Good night, everyone. Sleep well, stay healthy, eat healthy. Okay, so I'll see you in the next class, students. Thank you for the session.